Okay, so I'm
Okay,
gonna call some names.
she's Dr.
You wrote
Love.
something
She's
down
like,
that is offensive, I'm not gonna read it.
she's always here advocating for,
Mike Greenspan, Audit LA,
but they wouldn't let her talk. They cut her off. She was like the last person to speak, so I want her to be able to speak.
Hernandez, Dr. Truth Bay, Duarte De Leon, Audit LA, Laura Malkian, and Sabrina Silver. You come on up.
I don't want to go first.
Speak.
No, but I'll hold it. I'm not going to do it. Let them, no, you go first. Go ahead. Yeah, you go first. Okay, I guess I go first then. But what numbers can we do? We can do all of them? Okay.
All right, whoever, if I call your
Okay.
name,
Audit LA. I am going to speak on public comment and all comments. Public comment and all items. All right, thank you, Mr. McCosker. You were here on time, early. You always set a good example to the rest, and I appreciate you for that. Just, Ms. Rahman's not here. She owes me an apology. That's on topic because her name's listed here. Actually, I'm just going to go to public comment because I really don't know. I didn't get a chance to really. Okay. I'm here because this is energy, right? I'm losing energy coming here time and time again asking for the same old nonsense. Although it's not nonsense. What they're doing is nonsense. I cannot get in or out of a vehicle for 3 city blocks, okay? And nothing's being done about it. You know, I believe the city has sent some kind of little notice like, please remove these things, these barriers to the ADA community. I doubt that they even worded it that strongly. And they are snubbing them, okay? And they're not doing it. So what is next? Like I said, I have to spend a lot of energy to come here to talk about just asking the Church of Scientology, and I use that term loosely with them, to please abide by the laws. They are doing all kinds of things like building things, doing their winter wonderland things without any permits, proper permits, without any OSHA regulations being followed. There's just so much going on, and the city just, like, no one listens, except Mr. McCosker. He listens, right? I know he does. I mean, that's why you're my favorite. Like, you're number one, okay? He really is. Ms. Padilla's she's gaining ground, though, because you're teaching her. But please teach Ms. Rahman. She owes me an apology. But anyway, so please please somebody tell the cult of Scientology that they can be whatever they want. If they want to go do whatever they want behind their doors, as long as it's law-abiding, that's their business. But they have to abide by the laws out in the public. Thank you.
Start with item number 1, think about the appointment for the advisory committee. I'm here to go against this appointment is because I disagree with the county, with the city's practices that, this is my friend, I appoint him. This is all started by the Councilmember Blumenthal. I wish that we chose the most qualified person to serve on the committee. Not because you are my ex-girlfriend, you are my ex-husband, and therefore I appoint you to the committee. We need meritocracy selection. We need performance evaluation. And then instead of just each council member just randomly appoint whatever to the committee, advisory to this commission, that committee, I disagree with that some sort of a favoritism. And then such a Hamas culture from Blumenthal, it has to stop because meritocracy is the true American culture. Not because you are Hamas and you are superior, just because you are Blumenthal. Item number 2 is about water board. Board of the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. I have a huge concern about water. It's because right now I don't have a choice by purchasing the bottled water. But if our council member, especially council member Blumenthal, if we can make sure all of the tap water are safe to drink, I can save $200 every single month. You know, I can use that $200 to pay my tuition, but right now, I'm not allowed to go to school because I have to purchase so-called clean water from a supermarket, from a grocery store. But in any other countries, Korea, Japan, I spend $0 on the water because the tap water is okay, it's healthy to drink. So I can save a lot of money. I don't have to live on the street because of those Hamas Blumenthal. For the general public comment, since this is the environment, since about this is the environment committee, I want to ask our council member, Hamas Blumenthal, when you walk around the city of Los Angeles, do you smell like heat? Do you smell like poop? So when you are some sort of an environmental committee member, those feces, urine on the street, so they are not part of your concern. So you don't worry about those environment. So every single homeless, they can just randomly taking a piss, taking a poop, on the street. That's not an environmental issue. I understand you support Hamas. I understand you support Palestinians just because you're from Hamas. But at the same time, every single person in the city of Los Angeles, whether you are illegal, either you are legal, we want a clean air to breathe. We want a clean street. We don't want around our sidewalk on the street, a mosquito filled with feces and urine. Please, Hamas, Blumenthal, help us. I cannot breathe.
14 years old.
Here's Dick Tracy.
So you understand. Just get you. Just be a kid. Go to school. Just be a kid.
Oh wow, this is the Energy Committee, City Council.
Okay. Mike Greenspan, UCLA football sucks dick, all items in public comment, like this one. Okay. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, after all, to the winner goes the spoils, and Mayor Karen Bass, through Unisys, is appointing Ms. Angelica Perez to the Community Forestry Advisory Committee at the request of Council Member Hernandez, the Council District 1 primary representative. Now, if Cedillo had been there, well, who would he have appointed? Probably he would have appointed Debbie Kim as his deputy was Bucky. That's probably who he would have appointed. Now, let's look at another thing about the appointment of Carl Douglas to the Metropolitan Water District, Southern California Board of Directors. Now, I thought when Garcetti was mayor, he appointed this guy, Glenn Day, the feminine guy, John Walsh used to tell us about. I saw Glenn Day speak here, yes, he sure was as feminine as Walsh mentioned. We're basically talking about Mayor Garcetti's boyfriend. Is he still on this committee or not? When you're in there, you appoint people you want. It's always about appointing your friends. You don't really look at their qualifications. You look at, do I play golf with them? Do I go hunting with them, or fishing with them, or out to dinner, or is she in our mahjong group? But you never look at the qualifications of these people. It's just warm bodies, filling a spot, making you look good. Kind of like when Garcetti appointed Glenn Day to this thing. The water obligation bonds, gee whiz, we don't have any money already, so what are we going to do? We're going to bond ourselves and go further into debt. Let me go to my public comment, because God's an environmentalist. And what do I mean by that? Read your Bible. Good old Leviticus chapter 11. There's things that we eat as food. It's a society, and they're not food. They clean up the environment. Shellfish. Well, here is Friday. And what do they do on Fridays? They serve clam chowder. But where is this clam chowder now being served? How can I say it? Jill will serve you any kind of garbage just to make a buck over there at Cantor's Deli or Brent's or anywhere else. You're not supposed to be eating it. It cleans up the earth. But yum yum, let's eat garbage. Well, go ahead. Eat all the garbage you want. Those doctors like to live in Brentwood. Their wife likes to go to Bloomington. Bloomingdale's shopping, the princess cut daughter goes to Brandeis, and you pay by eating garbage. If you're going to serve clam chowder and Jewish deli, serve it with a side of queer rabbi come. Queer rabbi come, queer rabbi come. Have some with your clam chowder.
So I want to talk about the appointment of Carl Douglas, Metropolitan Water District, Southern California. I think it's well deserved. He works as a civil rights attorney, if it's his name, Carl Douglas, not specific, but I assume so. Johnny Cochran firm. So if he is appointed this position to really focus on the rights of the Black and brown communities in which the water, the filters are deplorable, especially in South LA, Spot 6. We definitely need someone to do oversight for the households, as again, clean water is something that is not afforded to many families. And we need to have a way where they can have filters available for them for free. I live in the most deplorable district of all the districts, CD8, so we definitely need more manpower to oversee for the community. Was that 2 minutes? Oh, I got 1 more minute, okay. So overall, I'd like to see some changes. Again, I'm advocating for CD8 primarily for South LA, and I would like to see the environment change. The environment of cigarette smoke dispensaries to be replaced with fresh, clean air, like Santa Monica does, West Hollywood. So just keep that in mind. But overall, I do want to say thank you for Carl's appointment and look to see more good people in that position to be appointed. Thank you.
Yes. So now I get all the goddamn fucking items and general fucking comment.
1 minute for general public comments, 2 minutes for the app.
Now, who's angelic Perez? What the hell is the Forest Advisory Committee? What the hell are you doing with the fucking Forest Advisory Committee? Unbelievably, plants trees in CD3, no one was taking care out. What's the Forest Advisory doing about that? What a waste of fucking time. Fiscal statement, financial, non-Semitic, community impact statement, financial disclosure, background, pending. Remember the Lonely Cow Rodriguez rule? If there's no motherfucking background check, she won't vote for the candidate. Now we have Carl Douglas. Remember he ran into a little roadblock last time he was here on a commission appointment? No background, pending. This is financial disclosure, but not, you don't finish the job. You're like Donald Trump. Unbelievable is to blame for this. This is legal liability for the city. You're appointing people to vote on shit and you don't have their fiscal fucking financial documents or Form 700s in the background checks. What happens if they're crazy? What happens if they're involved in something? And Bob Lehman Williams just fucking votes for this shit and then these people get sued, the city gets sued. That's why you do your background. The backgrounds are done, you don't pass any of these fucking people. Don't you see what Monique Rodriguez is doing, Bob? Don't you see? She's getting ready to rap with the FBI. That's why she goes every time on these things and goes, I can't vote for these people unless all the background is done. See why she's doing that? She does a fucking shit about it. Somebody probably tapped her on the shoulder and said, excuse me, Miss Cow. And she went, we're from the FBI. We'd like to talk to you about some of these background checks. Now let's get to the general comment. I got my goddamn DWP bill, Bob. Water is so fucking expensive now. It costs more than a fucking car payment, Bob. And it's because of Katie. And it's because of her husband's mother not having an abortion. That we're here today with these bills. You see these fucking bills, how much they are? 100 cubic feet of water, 740 gallons, 1175 plus taxes? Are you out of your fucking mind? We just had a record amount of rainfall. I own 2 water wells. We're drowning in the water. We're literally releasing it downstream, and you guys are raising the fucking prices. I don't get it, Bob. Are you lying to us, Bob? Is that what you're doing? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Donald Trump's going to appoint a new U.S. attorney. They're going to come in here. They're going to indict more council members. Are you cheating us on the water, Bob? Or can you lower the rates, Bob? Lower the goddamn water rates.
Okay, so good. So I'll just wait for you to interrupt. But we make comparisons and contrasts and use historical data. Yeah, because you'll be probably interrupting me, but I'm just making comparisons or contrasts.
Luigi?
The lawyers seem to forget that that's allowed. Which one's he? Okay, so I'm going to yell it. Well, Nithya Raman owns the apology. Is she going to be here? Dang it. Okay, so that's the one who's trying to take away my right to protest.
Well, Price is chair, so you run today. Price is chair.
Then I will remind him of running away from me. Okay.
So he's the one who kind of runs the show.
Okay, but he has to behave a little bit. He has to. The person, yeah, he's got to, yeah.
So you have McCluster?
See, that's my he's my, because you know what? When he did wrong, he was the first one. Like the next day came. You know what? I am sorry. I didn't know that. I'm gonna do work for him because you know what? I didn't know that. See, well, I'm becoming a paralegal. See, because he did. Yeah, he came right away and apologized. Padilla kind of got up to speed a little bit later because. Oh, okay. Okay, well, ask him to clear the. So it's a punk. Yeah, they built a lot here.
You get 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes, yes.
Which items are you here to speak on, sir?
All items.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay. Mike Greenspan, UCLA football sucks dick, like this one. Everybody. Yes. Okay. Another thing sucks dick is item 1. Yeah, like this one. I've mentioned the idea about sidewalk bending. This is not the first time. I don't have any problems with sidewalk bending. I have problems with sidewalks not wide enough. We widen roads, why don't we widen sidewalks? Boo on me, I want to actually take away a street parking space if that's what it takes. Because I heard that report at Board of Public Works that we're going to lessen the 5 feet for pedestrians down to 3 feet. That sucks a dick. Well, that's why I really have some strong opinions on that. If you're going to have sidewalk bending, make it to where people can do on the sidewalk as pedestrians and walk through and not go shopping. It's not Bloomingdale's, it's not Ralph's, it's a sidewalk for people to walk on. Now, let's go look at, what's this thing? A technology innovation zone. Is everything left Warner Center? Now we're begging for stuff out there? I mean, after all, businesses are leaving California, corporations are leaving California, bye-bye. They're voting with their feet. They're going to Georgia and Texas and Florida and Nevada and Arizona, anywhere but California. So, and we have security measures, number 9, to help prevent property crime. It's real simple, folks. Buy a gun. Yeah. With a .357 Magnum or with a Beretta or something, you can definitely make your property safe. And I just want to wish Mr. Price the best on his new job making license plates.
2 minutes. So number 2, we got here CD14. Wow, that's Kevin De Leon. Kevin De Leon. He just got his ass kicked out of his office. Not by indictment, not by prosecution, but by some little lady. A little lady beat him. How come Imelda ain't standing up for her paisano and continue item 2 to let Isabel Jurado look at this and see if she agrees? How come over there, McCosk is so racist, he won't let the minority lady look at number 2 first before they fucking pass it. So you gonna pass it before the turkey, before this woman gets her goddamn butt in that seat, you ain't giving her a chance. How much did Kevin get in campaign donations to slide this sneaky ass project onto this agenda today? How much did Kern Price get? How much he get? What kind of favor he gonna get? This is absolutely atrocious. And shame on Imelda, because when she came here as a new councilwoman, they treated her bad too, didn't they? So I say, number 2 be deferred till after January 3rd, when they take and they put the new woman in, and let's see what the Democrat Socialist wants to do. Talk to her. Isabel, what do you think about number 2? I'm a communist. I don't think I like it. Well, there you go. Now you can see she likes it. Then the union simply pay her off too. That's what it is. You gotta pay her off. They just had to file Form 700 and just list all the gifts. But you know what? Nobody in this council will learn their lesson from yesterday. And remember, fill out your paperwork and go to prison.
Good afternoon. I want to speak on a couple of items, so everything, I want the whole time, plus public comment. I want to start with number 1, about the parking and sidewalk and parking vending program. I want to put a vending, like a little market vending thing on L. Ron Hubbard Way, but I can't, okay, because there's all these illegal ADA non-compliant planters in the way. And so I can't put my vending anything on L. Ron Hubbard Way. So if you could please clean it up, sir. And you're my favorite. I'm going to go to your place to San Pedro, and I'm going to help run for you. But help me out, because he's the nicest one. He abides by the rules. You know, he's, and Miss, you know, she's not looking at me, but she's doing better. Like, I'm liking her more and more. But you will be my hero, sir, if I can do my vending at L. Ron Hubbard Way, you know, because, you know, if I can access the easement, okay? The other one is number 10, and since I'm such a big fan of Mr. McCosker, I think it's, you know, I like it. I'm going to support, unless it's like really egregious, anything I'm really, really against, I'm going to say support anything that Mr. McCosker wants to do. Although I'm not real happy with Ms. Yorovsky. I wish she was here, because she's trying to get it where we can't protest. And so I don't want anyone coming against our First Amendments. They're already doing that in public works. And so I'm very upset with them. They're not on my Christmas card list this year either. And I'm still on my time. And so other than that, I want to say, you know, shout out to the unions. Jesus was a carpenter, you know, and I appreciate the unions. My family comes from a long line of unions, so thank you to the carpenters that build our world. And, okay, I'm just going to let it time out. I'll just go to public comment. I am here because I want the easements opened up, okay? I've been here time and time again. We all know what I want, or we all know why I'm here. It's no surprise.
Your time has expired.
I thought I had a minute. I had all 3 minutes. You had me at 2 minutes. I still have a minute for public
2
comment.
minutes, there was no public comment, it was special. Meeting.
Oh, no public comment. Okay, well, at least Yeah. Thank you, sir. I want you to please, 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 for Christmas, open up the easements on L. Ron Hubbard Way and Fountain.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.
Testimony?
Is there going to be meetings next week or no?
Zero.
Zero? Even Public Works is zero?
That I don't know, because we don't deal with them.
Okay, so there's nothing next week?
No committees regarding council and no council.
Okay, awesome.
Unless for some reason they decide, for whatever reason, a chair decides to have a special. But right now, there's nothing in the works.
Okay, so I'm
I
gonna,
would check the LA clerk's website.
I hope I don't get kicked out for this. I'm gonna interview. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
You're fine.
All right, happy Thanksgiving. Bye. I always wanted to interrupt the meeting, but I interrupt with something nice. guys. Oh, no, you don't have to open it. Yes, the carpenters. God bless you. Thank you for all you do. You too. Thanks for building our world. Yeah, I mean, my Jesus was a carpenter, and he's he's my favorite carpenter. Yes, he's my favorite one. So, you don't have to open it. I'm good. It will fit. Thank you. But you could go. You want to go first? Yeah, it might take me a second.